Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Take Back Your Roar. If this is the first time, welcome. Thank you for being here. So this is Wednesday, day 3 of the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck card that I pulled for us on Monday, and what this vanity has brought up for us, how it's been showing up in your life, or how you're noticing it's more so in your life. It's all about staying true to who you are, not like wanting your desires, going after everything that you want, but going after it for all the right reasons instead of all the wrong reasons and all the reasons of you should have, or, like, I'm not saying, like, you get it, you know what I mean? Like, not for all the wrong reasons. This is for the right reasons. So anyways, this is the color blue, and this is our throat chakra. This is where our communication lies. When we're connected to our heart, we speak with our truth. We speak with love. We speak with compassion, and not only to the people that surround us, but to ourselves as well. And that is very important for us to get to where we want to be, right? To manifest the life that we desire. We have to speak it. We have to want it. We have to imagine it. We have to see where things in life need to go and what changes need to be made in order to go after and take it on. I don't want to take it on because it's already there. It's right there. Whatever it is that you're working through right now at this time, your desires, your wants, and that is something in the first day that you were deciding on what it is that you wanted and how you were going about to get it, and maybe that's part of the reason why it's not here. So anyways, today it's a journal day. So I got this idea about, I don't know if all of you have your own cards, whether you have tarot, whether you have oracle, whatever it is, but if you have your own cards, I thought about, why not bring them out today? Okay, give yourself a few minutes, give yourself 20 minutes, whatever, today, to take out your cards and get connected to them. Okay, I would like for you to hear the messages from your soul guiding you. I would like for you to experience on your own what it's like to hear, because a lot of people have a hard time hearing the signs, and myself included. A lot of the times when we hear what comes in, we doubt it. And as soon as we start to doubt it, that's when things start to quiet off a little bit. So I really want for this to be, like, these few days to be an experience for you to understand a little bit more about yourself and how you're able to actually move through this and be guided and hear your guides. So today I'm asking if you've got some cards, pull them out. Find a question that is calling at your soul right now. Ask yourself a question. Pull a card, shuffle the cards, do however you want to do it. Pull it from the middle, pull it from the top, pull it from wherever. But and see what comes through. So I'm going to do that right now to start this off, because like I said, this is a journal. And also, you know what? Okay, so it just came to me. So since this is a journaling day, have your journal out when you pull this card, and write down everything that comes to your mind first before you have time to sit back and look at it and change your perspective on it. I want you to take the card, flip it over, just write what comes to you, the thoughts that come to you. It may seem foolish to you at the time. It may not make sense to you at that time. Doesn't matter. Just write it down. Okay. Just write it down. And then once you're done writing, then just kind of sit back, and then you can look at it and you can, start to contemplate and move through it a little bit more and reference to what's going on with what you've already written down on the paper. I find that when we write like that, it is our true intuition. It is our true guides coming through and being 100% honest with us, because at that point when you're writing and you're not even thinking about it and you're just going, that is when it's like, okay, this is the truth. This is the path. This is the way. Okay. So I am going to, I'm going to pull a card for those of you, for all of us, really. Like, it's a message for everybody that's watching the video, even a message for those who aren't watching the video at this time. But I am going to pull a card because I know not everybody has some. So this is a message that you could maybe hang on to and write about in your journal later on today. So, I'm sorry, I need a drink. Thank you. I'm going to read I wasn't going to read the blurb first. No, you know what? I'm not. I'm going to read the card first. I'm going to see what the card has to say first. For cards. And then I want to see what the journaling prompt is. Trust and prosperity. Trust. Trust in your guides. Trust in what's being said to you. Because behind these words, behind these writings, behind this intuition is great prosperity. It's where our desires lie. It's where we want to manifest from. It's our way, our guided way on to get to where we want to be and how we want to feel, really. Like, you need to be happy where you are at this point in time when you stand. You need to know that if something needs to be changed, you have the power to change it. You're being guided to make a change because it's going to bring prosperity, but you just have to trust that the universe has your back and that they are going to guide you. Hence the reason, okay? Hence the reason for the journaling, hence the reason for the intuitive writing. Okay, hence the reason for pulling the card. It's to give you some kind of trust in your intuition. Okay, in your intuition lies prosperity. Okay, I have to. I wasn't going to, but I have to. Because it's saying, keep going, Bonnie. We can save the journaling stuff for the last. It's going to take a lot of willpower, okay? Every major change in life that we go through takes some kind of willpower. We are scared, we are sad, we are lonely, but we are also excited. We are also happy. We are also joyful. But if there's something that is blocking you, that's the fear. That's the fear. So when you release the fear, and it takes a lot of willpower, just like quitting smoking. Or I don't even want to say that, but I do want to say that because that's something I need to have a little more willpower over. But like, you know what willpower is. You know what it is. And I feel that you can do this. I really, truly feel that this is something that you are prepared for. I feel that you have been sitting back, questioning, wondering, hoping, dreaming, imagining all of these things, and you have finally set yourself up to where you can reach your goals. I feel like where you're reaching your prosperity. It takes time. You go through so many phases in life, but we're meant to because through those phases we learn. That's how we grow. That's when all of our changes, all of our growths, all of, everything that happens. And a lot of cards came out here. Yeah, there's the transformational happiness of prosperity. Fits together. Okay? Your willpower. Takes willpower. But because you're happy, because you know what it takes to go for this, you know what you need to do to get through this. You know what you need to set in your mind to give you that willpower to go after this. Because you feel the happiness. You know what it's going to bring. If this could be anything. This can be a relationship. This can be a job. This can be a friendship. This can be whatever. Whatever this commitment is. Whatever it is that is driving you to be committed on this one. Is what I'm hearing. To be committed towards going after this. To tying the knot. To trusting another person or another situation and know that they are going to be there for you and you have nothing to worry about. Like, I really feel this strong, honestly, I feel that there's this person that is just like ready to pick up the pieces, ready to help you, ready to loosen the load. But I'm seeing, like, in the willpower, it's taking some of you's a lot of willpower to let this person pick up your burdens, to give this load off a little bit, to be committed to being in balance and sharing responsibilities, and to courage. because all of the red in this card, the red and the orange and the yellow, it's all giving me like steady foundation, like your whole root system, your whole trunk, your whole stability, your foundation, where, you know, like where all of what's happened in the past and where to let that go. And for some of you, I'm feeling may have a little bit of digestive issues or some like, I don't know, stomach cramps or something today, but I'm feeling that there's something there that needs to be let go of. And it's going to take courage, but you want this. You want whatever this is that you are experiencing this journey for, that has brought you to hear these videos, that has brought you to actually go through and, you know, ask yourself the questions. I feel like a lot of yous are obviously into, you know, being psychic, being intuitive, and knowing, but maybe you've just kind of blocked yourself off. Maybe you've kind of, because I know for myself, I have my third eye was just like bloop, and I knew what I wanted to do and I knew how I wanted to share, but I just didn't have the motivation to do it. And then all of a sudden, bang, it's there. So I feel for some of yous, it's really time to get in tuned. Really time to get in tuned with yourself. Doing this exercise of pulling the cards and writing your intuitional thoughts is definitely opening up your psychic abilities. It's opening your third eye. It's allowing you to see the possibilities of something different. Reconciliation. Maybe it's going to bring some kind of a reconciliation. It's going to bring you to some kind of an understanding where there's needed to be balance, where you needed to become reconnected. There's some kind of magnetic draw with a person, I feel, but it's taken, this is bringing on healing. All of this work, all of this courage, all of this willpower, all of this strength that it's taken you to get to this point, you're ready to open yourself up and hear your guides. I feel that your guides are really coming through and they're wanting to give you that healing energy, that prosperity, that abundance, that happiness, you know, and you have worked hard. It's time for you to feel safe. And when you're just understanding what it is that needs to be let go and who's important and who's not and what's important and what's not, is definitely healing. It's an amazingly healing energy, like just to let go of the negative and be, I'm not gonna have this anymore. You know, I refuse. Setting boundaries is healing. You're allowed to set boundaries. You're allowed to say no. You don't have to do things that people don't want you to do or that people want you to do. You are meant to do you. Okay, so if you've made it this far, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read the journal part for this Oracle Wisdom book tool kit for this today. So find your inspiration. Find your prosperity. What is it that you want to go? What is it that you want to do? What is it that you want that easy kind of go, like help, support? What is it? What are you focused on? What is your inspiration? Who inspires you to be a better you? What inspires you to be a better you? The fable depicts getting caught up in our own drive to have more. Before you can stop this behavior, you have to pause and find purpose in what you do have, instead of just having it. Makes sense to me, totally, because there's a lot of things that I have that I don't need and I still have it. If you're not fully using all that you've received, it may be time to give some of it back. Okay, this, I have to say, I today have been giving back the energy of all of the people that I have been surrounded with today and this week. I've been giving back their energy. So for me to do that, what I do is I kind of sit for a minute, close my eyes and just relax and imagine and tell myself that I am releasing any energy that I have picked up during the day and I'm returning it with compassion and love. And I protect myself and I imagine, think of a light going around myself, And I'm calling back my energy, and I'm asking for it to come back with love and abundance and peace for myself. And I'm shining. I'm feeling this energy of protection. I am feeling the energy of all of the people that I have surrounded myself with, letting go and giving it back to them, because it's yours. It's theirs. It's not yours. Every person that you talk to, walk by, look at, have any kind of contact with in a day, anything, not even just the person, but anything, is all energy. And that energy, when you cross its path, it leaves a little bit of themselves or it on you, and you also leave some of that on them. And a lot of the times people don't know to let that energy go and give it back, so that they can regain their energy back and feel not so drained anymore. When you're feeling scatterbrained and you're feeling drained and you're feeling like you just can't do people anymore, guess what? That's a good indication that you need to just give that energy back. Give that energy back. Just ask for the universe to just release what is not yours and give it back to whomever it belongs to, wherever it belongs, with love and compassion. And then just ask for the universe to bring all yours back. And bring it back with love and abundance and patience and, beauty, whatever it is that you decide, whatever you feel guided to say, that is bringing back your energy. And that is so, so important. That was something that just kind of popped in my head in this sentence, kind of took me off track. But okay, so get back onto it. So you do have all you need. In fact, if you can't find what you seek inside yourself, excuse me, you won't find any peace. Nourish what has nourished you. I'm going to read that again. You do have all you need. In fact, if you can't find what you seek inside yourself, you won't find any peace. Nourish what has nourished you. Whatever you are seeking on the outside, you need to be okay with on the inside first. If you want something and you are trying to manifest it into your life, and you're saying that you want one thing, but then in your mind you're going, oh, I'm not good enough for that, or somebody else got better qualifications, or yeah, well, I don't care if I get it, when in reality you do. But when you're saying all of that negative energy to something that you actually do want, you're telling the universe that you don't want it, and you're not going to get it. It's not going to come to you. Just like relationships. So when you're constantly worried about them cheating, or you're constantly worried about if they love you, or if you're constantly worried about never finding the right guy, guess what? The universe is going to keep saying, well, if that's what you want, then that's what we're going to give you. And if you keep thinking that there's nothing but shitty guys in the world and all they do is cheat and lie, and same with women. And guess what? The universe is going to say, you're absolutely right. Here you go. Here's another one. Enjoy, because that's what you're asking for. Okay? So nourish what has nourished you. What makes you happy? What makes you feel good? What makes you know what you will and will not put up with? And what makes you know that what you want is what you want? It's not because, it's because of you. So nourish that feeling, because when you nourish that feeling and let yourself feel good enough, because you really are, it changes the game. It really does. It changes the game. I'm not going to say that we're not going to have, you're not going to have a shitty day. You're not going to have shitty thoughts. Shitty people aren't going to show up in your life. They are absolutely to test you 150%, let me tell you. But how you deal with that is where the universe is watching you, is where the universe is saying, okay, so today you didn't deal with that crazy rage road driver in the same way you would have before. You didn't curse and swear. You kind of sat back for a minute and thought, oh, you know what? Obviously there's something more important. Or, just took it down a whole nother level of they had something better. Or, not, you know what I mean? Like, change the energy. Okay. So today, begin your journal time. And I apologize for I'm not apologizing actually, but I do have a tendency of going off when things pop up, because I do think of things during the day that I want to share with people, and then I always forget. So when they pop up, it's part of who I am. So thank you for dealing with it. Okay, so today, begin your journal time by noticing what the world is communicating to you. This is where I want you to use your card. Okay, this is where I want you to get connected, or go back and listen to pick a card out of what was read to you earlier. What word on one of those cards, or what card really hit home with you? Write about that in your journal. Put that card name and what it brought up for you, the feelings it brought up, the memories it brought up, the reasoning behind, and do you need to let it go, or is it something that's to stay in your life? Like, use it to your advantage. How do you see your own life experiences? Is your life easy or hard? Are you lucky or unlucky? Do you feel blessed or put upon? In the fifth chakra, which is our throat chakra, we begin to see that it is showing up in your world is mirroring the energy that you are sending out. So, like I said, you want road rage, you're getting road rage. You want a shitty boyfriend, you're getting a shitty boyfriend. You want to, never go anywhere in your company, you're never going to go anywhere in the company, because you keep on telling yourself you're not good enough and you're never going to go there. So when you're telling yourself you're never going to go there, guess what? You're never going to go there, because you have no intentions of really wanting to. Really. Because if you did, you wouldn't let something stop you. You would continue going. Take some time to write about what is showing up in your external life and what may be going on internally to create it. Like I said, with the card, or even by this, take these scenarios and look at your life by, what needs to go, what needs to stay. Take some time to show up write about how things are showing up in your life. And, take the time to really reflect on yourself for a moment. It's never easy, but when you do it, please, I can't tell you what to do. I can't make you do it, but cannot express how important it is to just go write whatever comes to your mind first. Don't hesitate. Don't second guess. Don't sit and think about it for a minute. Just go with it. Go with it. And then allow yourself some time to sit back and reflect and see how things are showing up. Oh, I wanted to show you too. Yesterday, I was sitting by the fireplace getting kind of warm, and I looked over, and this beautiful, beautiful lapis lazuli, or labradorite, I'm sorry, showed her lovely face to me. Excuse me. I have a friend who brought this for us for Christmas, and I could not get over the beautiful colors. Like in the pictures, there's oranges and reds up here, and the blues and the greens, and it's so matched. And I see a face. I don't know if anybody else does, but I see a face there, and then I see a face here. So this stone, honestly, makes me think of a goddess. She really does. This stone, I feel, has an energy of some kind of truth, some kind of wisdom. And it's very crazy, because I've never felt that drawn to a stone like this before, but there's something in this that is absolutely beautiful. And I am so grateful that I received this stone. This stone also helps with your psychic abilities, and you're opening your intuition and trusting. And it also helps with your communication, your heart, connecting with your lower chakras. It's beautiful. And I'm so grateful for it. And I'm so grateful that I could share it with you, share the energy. The energy that's coming off of this stone is absolutely beautiful. And I really wish that you could, I hope, you know what? I'm sending you it. I'm sending you the good vibes that are coming from this stone right now. The strength, the courage. It's not easy to move forward. I don't even want to say move forward, because I don't want to sound like everybody else. I know from my own personal experiences in life what it takes to get the fuck off the ground and keep moving forward. I know what it's like to be stuck in my head. I know what it's like to get out of that spot. I've been in so many scenarios. I've got nobody to blame but myself. Honestly, I have got nobody to blame but myself. I put myself in every single situation that I have experienced in my life. But the one thing that I do know, that accepting that and owning that, it wants to bring me to tears, because I know the challenges I had to get myself out of that space, and to overcome those challenges and to be where I am right now is just, I know what it takes, and I know that it's possible. And I know that years and years and years ago, I didn't have cards and I didn't carry stones, but I do know that I always trusted my intuition, and I do know that I made mistakes, and I do know that I did things the hard way, but I knew inside that I needed that to learn to grow as a person. And I'm thankful for all of those experiences, as should you be. And you should feel enlightened to know that it's possible, and whatever you want to achieve, you've already done it. You are there. You are where you want to be. You are where you wanted to be. You wanted to be here. So if you want to be somewhere else, you want this to move further, guess what? It's time for us to start taking the steps forward. That was kind of cool. Not gonna lie, I actually really enjoyed. I really feel that she's gonna be in a lot of my reads, because I feel so connected right now. It's not even funny. But it's not funny, but I know why. It's because I'm holding her. I'm holding the stone that opens us to our intuition, and gives us that ability to communicate what is true and what is honest, and not give a shit. All right, my friends, I want to thank you so much for today. I truly appreciate it. I was really, honestly, I was kind of not feeling up to doing it today. And I was like, no, you're doing it. I need to. This is my personal journey as well. This is my stepping into something new, something different. And I can't give up on myself. I've come too far. So, okay. And I will not give up on trying to share my message with you. So guess what? You're stuck. No, not really, but I want to thank you anyways. And I hope that each and every one of you have a beautiful day. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow.